Yeah. Now this is the intro.
All right, so we're live.
We're live. Welcome to our episode. Episode 1.
Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day, night, evening.
Midday. Morning. Indeed. How you doing? How you doing on this mid-afternoon recording session?
I'm doing all right. It just depends on how many sips of coffee I have.
Ooh, very valid, very valid. What are you on? Cup 6?
3.
3? Okay, I'm getting there.
But I get big cups, so maybe 7.
Oh, okay. You get those tall boys of coffee, huh?
You know it.
Yeah, I know it.
You know it.
But yeah.
Nothing I like more than a nice glass of coffee at work.
Yeah? Just to get the jitters going. Make you do some aimless productivity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just so, like, I could robot mode it.
Yeah, exactly. I like that because then I just keep working and I don't look at the clock. And it's just like a win-win for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Productive and time goes by fast for me. Assuming I'm doing actual work and not just running around picking up little petty things because my mind is wired.
Yeah.
But yeah, enough coffee talk. You got any good stories, man? Particularly, I don't know, maybe some annoying ass customers this past week.
Yes, but I'm gonna start this annoying ass story based on. So yeah, annoying ass customer came in on the register, and for whatever reason, people look. If you're giving me money. And notice I said giving and not handing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you're giving me money, so I'm like saying like, yo, you could give it to me by not handing it to me, but do it in a way that you don't treat me like a stripper. Like
yeah.
Some people, dude, they got all their money in their hands, right? Mm-hmm. They freaking flick dollars at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, 23, 1, 2, 3, and it's not like putting it down.
Right.
They're flicking it.
Right.
Like here, peasant, right?
Yeah.
And then here. So their change is what, 65 cents, right? Mm-hmm. So they put their hand out like I'm giving it Jamie. I'm like, smack on the fucking table. I'm like, yeah, pick that up. Dog shit.
There you go.
Yeah, you ain't shit,
Give
bitch.
it right back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad does the one where he pulls out the dollars and the exact change, but he puts it down. But I used to be cashier, so like I could still see it in their eye, like, God damn it, this dude. But I guess it's better than treating them like a stripper.
It depends. If you're putting it down because it's more convenient or it makes sense,
right?
I get that,
right?
But if you're doing it because you're just a fucking petty ass peasant and you're just your parent, you'd never had parents that taught you what to do, which then I feel bad.
Right. Yeah. So he puts it down to count it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's for convenience.
I think that's just older person shit.
I think that is older person shit.
Yeah.
I really do. It's like, all right. You can't, like, look in the wallet. He's got to tell by the sizes. All right.
That's fine, though.
Hey,
I don't mind that.
As long as he's paying, I guess. I'm not stealing. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's out of convenience.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. Every time when I was on register, man, I've seen people throughout the store, you know, like, hey, where's this? I tell them. They're like, okay, thank you. You know, they're nice people, I think. And then they get to the register whenever money's involved, dude, like, what do you mean? The bananas are 34 cents a pound, not 35. I'm like, yo.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Like, dude, like.
Something about the money, man.
Dude, I get it. Like, but this isn't a market in fucking China. You know, I'm not here to bargain.
Right,
we got set prices, right? You're not getting a discount on this fucking shirt. Mm-hmm. Where do you think this is?
I kind of wish it was.
Like that?
I do.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't know. Maybe I've never experienced it, so maybe I'm just like, I don't know, you know, if there's any downsides or anything, but I don't know. I feel like I could do good in there.
Dude, when I went to Thailand, the people working there that were selling the stuff, they've had so many people lowballing.
Right.
That they're just like, when I was like, oh, like bargain a bit, they're like, nope. They're like, see ya.
Okay,
they just walked away. So like, I guess I could see why you would think it's fun to like bargain. But
Right.
imagine all the shitty lowballers on Craigslist buying bananas.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it depends on like the environment. Maybe like, all right, so you have like a market, right? Totally understand those guys that got lowballed. They're like, nah, don't do it. But I was like, yo, what if you have like a legitimate grocery store like here, and I don't know, you get all your stuff, right? You know, your food and stuff, and then you go up to the register and you're like, all right, like I don't know, what would you pay with? Would you give them some pets or something like that?
Oh,
like,
you mean like trading?
Yeah, like
Not like-
okay, well,
You mean like Oregon trail
yeah,
shit?
I'm talking like real.
You mean real bargaining?
Yeah, like trade bargaining. Like
Yeah.
I'll fix your car if you just give me.
Bartering, motherfucker, not bargaining. Jeez.
Nah, that's I knew there was something wrong.
Bartering, yeah.
Bartering.
I would totally barter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like what.
You would barter?
Yeah, like how. I'm trying to.
Empty
Like,
jewel pods, 25 pack, put in a little sack. It's kind of like shit that you don't need, but someone might find use for, you know?
Yeah. Right. You have to. Okay.
Yeah, empty
can see
jewel
that.
pods,
Yeah.
25 pack. For what? A pack of new ones? Not bad.
Assuming they can refill the old ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be interesting. I don't think it would work out good at all, but I would definitely like be interested to try it. I think people would like go crazy. Or the people that have no trades or anything are just like gonna starve. You know?
Yeah. I've experienced something like that at the Electric Forest Music Festival.
Okay.
When you go in, there's like a little shop. Everybody there's like in on it, meaning like they're all actors and they all like look like they wear like weird top hats and monocles and stuff like from that time period, whatever that is. And they have all these antiques and stuff. And you come in and you bargain and you barter and you trade. And it's interesting because there's all these people. Like when you go into the festival, everybody's dressed in clothes. Like they're all like there to camp, so no one's wearing like a suit. Everybody's just themselves, and it's like, is it as if they were like campers and stuff?
Okay.
And they like trade pins, pins.
Like that you would put on your shirt?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's like a lot of pin economy. Like people walk around the campgrounds with like cool pins with like the artist's name or something like that.
Wow.
And people have those on their hats, and they barter in there, and they get really into it.
Yeah?
Yeah, like people bring like silver,
Silverware?
silverware.
Oh, really?
yeah, like silverware and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's beautiful to be a part of.
And they'll barter with the silverware?
Mm-hmm. They'll barter with the silverware, and then they'll check that it's like a pawn shop. It's like what I wish a pawn shop was.
Right.
But instead, pawn shops are kind of gross.
Yeah. And I have a feeling everybody at that festival is like, relaxed and like good people. So, I could see where that sounds pretty cool. Did you get anything?
No, I just go there and watch. I don't really bring stuff that is valuable to other people.
I was going to ask if you did like what you bartered with, but okay, that's cool.
And I don't collect pins either.
Oh, no? All right. I don't know. It might be like a nice keepsake, but okay. That's cool, man.
You could always buy stuff too,
Yeah, but
$1 bill, y'all.
dude, it's 2018.
2018 paying Bitcoin.
Yeah. Paying festival pins.
Yeah.
No, that sounds awesome, man. But is there any does anybody ever not agree?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So it's not run by just the festival goers?
Right.
It's run by the festival
Itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inside, you walk into a house. It's a house. It's like a old house.
Oh, okay.
It really seems like a saloon.
Right.
And then you go in there and they have
Huh.
It feels like the real deal, like
Wow.
bartering, like Oregon Trail shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I got to experience that one day.
You do.
Real life bartering.
2019 E-Force, you're going.
Yeah. All right. Mark it. Where is it? Is it always in, Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan.
Okay.
It's a long hike.
I'm down for a hike.
Yeah.
We walking? We walking there?
Yeah, if we walk, we might die on the way there and get yellow fever.
Oh, shit. All right. Maybe we'll buy a wagon. We'll barter for a wagon.
Yeah, I'll have my dog fucking walk.
Oh, yeah.
He's my dog.
Get your cat, too.
Yeah.
Just extra power.
Yeah, and we could eat him on the way there.
Oh. I mean...
No. In case the listeners are wondering, none of us are Asian.
Yeah. Not at all.
Otherwise, there'd be some truth to that statement.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So... Oh, boy. All right. So, yeah. Rough customers, though, man. Money transactions. I was trying to think. I was like, wait. How did we get talking about Oregon Trail and all that stuff? Money transactions at the cash register. I don't know. You ever get tipped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like just for, not even for like cutting, just for like ringing them up or anything? Or
Yeah.
just, okay.
Yeah.
Like a good, like 5?
Sorry, no, I was just thinking. Yeah, I've gotten tip 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I was on cashier once, and this older gentleman came up, and I just rang up his groceries, and he paid, and I handed him his receipt back, and he handed me a 5, and I was like, what? Like, that was mind-blowing. I was like, yo, thank you. Like, this job sucks on cashier, and you really just made my day.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, dude. From then on, my mind was blown. I was like, yo, I want to make enough money to just, like, tip people in, like, random spots.
Same.
Just like, yo, fuck it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 5. You know?
I'm in the same exact boat. I want to be in the place where I could do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to bring good vibes all around.
I know, bro. And I felt like that particular guy he was super cool. But I don't know. I feel bad when I get someone that I was like, oh, man, this person. Look at this person. They're going to be a pain in my ass. And they're just like, you know, I don't know. Maybe just got a face that looks like that. But they wind up being really cool. And then I'm like, huh. I'm the pain in my own ass.
Definitely. I experienced that very recently. There's this customer. I do like fucking with the customers. Just to entertain myself. And, you know, because some people come in and they're just so freaking serious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like, listen up, you know.
Yeah.
And you never, one thing I've learned working at the register, you never joke about money.
Right.
That's one thing that they just do not, like, whatever. So this guy came in and I was joking and, you know, a new fish came in and I was like, hey, dude, you should try this, you know? I wasn't joking. I was serious.
Right.
Right, because
you should try it.
yeah, he was like, you should try it. And he's like, yo, I'm going to talk to my wife. And I was like, she makes all the decisions in the house, you know? No, but like, whatever. And then he's like, yeah. And then we were talking, and dude, he was so fucking cool.
Yeah?
So fucking cool. And like, I would, like, when I saw him, I was like, you know when you look at someone's face and you remember them, but not based on what they did, but just how they made you feel.
Right. Okay.
Like, you know, like, I know shitty customers just by, like, seeing how, like, their face. And I'm like, oh, I remember you. I don't know what you did, but you were a shithead once.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like you were a shithead, meaning, like, you would say, oh, I would never come here again.
Yeah.
And then I see your fucking ass.
And then you're back here.
Yeah.
A week later.
Mm-hmm. So he had one of those faces, and I'm like, yo, I know this guy. And then just, you know, joked with him, talked with him. Dude, he told me some stuff I've never knew. You know, he told me some really interesting stuff. I thought it would just be a meaningless conversation, but we really went heart to heart there. Not heart to heart, but he really spoke some truth, and we really bonded there. And now if I ever see him, he told me his name. I remember his name. I'm not going to say it. I would definitely call his name. I'd be like, yo, what's up, you know? And he's going to be, like, I know we're on good terms now.
Right.
Like, really good terms.
Damn.
Friends.
How long are these transactions, man? What are you getting coffee with them while he's at the register?
2 minutes, dude. I do it quick and easy.
Yeah.
I'm in and out.
Yeah. That's cool though. It definitely makes the day way more enjoyable when there's people that come in and you can be like, hey, what's up? Talk a little bit, kind of like, break that little cashier robot.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
It's like this moment in time we're both human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
So now you guys know. Be nice when you go out. But you probably already knew that.
I want to say be aware.
Be aware.
Mm-hmm. Just be aware of
what you're saying.
Your emotions, and what you're bringing to the table. Because if you're seeing someone else right now, and you're like you and me, we're interacting.
Right.
It's not doesn't matter like where we are. It's just like what you bring. Like so like I know we're sharing this experience.
Right.
And so, if you're going to just be absent, you're not contributing in a good way. It's not good or bad. There's sometimes just not doing it, and that's also bad.
Yeah. Definitely.
Does that make sense?
Kinda. Yeah. Nah, I mean, overall, it's treat people how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Even better.
Yeah,
because, sometimes you don't treat yourself. You're just in bed. You're like, yeah, I'm a shitty person.
Yeah, bro.
You cry.
Eat that cake. Drink that alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, drink that 7-Eleven Slurpee. I see you. I see you, bro.
Drink that big gulp.
Yeah, I know it took a little while to put your seatbelt on, but drink it. You deserve it.
Damn. Do you go to that 7-Eleven for your Slurpee Day? I think, we're in August now, so.
Mm-hmm. No, it was pretty recent.
Yeah.
I do remember it. I did not go.
Yeah.
I did go to 7-Eleven during the bring your own cup.
For what? The Slurpees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, what'd you bring?
I want to say I brought like a garbage can.
Yeah, that's what
like
I
a
was
small
gonna say.
garbage can or something like that.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Did you get the free Slurpee?
Nah, I haven't had one of those in like a while. I drink like half of it, and I have brain freeze, and I'm just like, it's not even a drink. It's like
it's sugar.
Well, yeah, no, that too. It's flavored ice. I'm gonna stick with either water or Red Bull. Probably water, depending on what I got in store for the day.
Speaking of Red Bull, I was like, I have a Red Bull.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Sugar-free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, you said you had one or you have one?
Oh, I have one upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yo, should I bring it down? And I was like, I should probably sleep tonight.
Dude, why don't you just put it in the coffee?
Sleep?
What's that?
It's a thing that I tried to do and failed.
Oh, man. Nah, yeah. I try to, not drink caffeine before, 6 o'clock because when I was working, I used to always get coffee. It just, I'd come in at 4, I'd get a cup, and it had free refills for the employees, which is cool. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me wired. And I would just work. I'd drink probably 2 cups, and then I would go home at 9, and I'd be like, yo, I was on my feet, moving stuff all day for 5 hours. I'm not on cashier, obviously. And why am I not tired? I'd be up to 1. And then eventually, just months down the line, I was like, definitely the coffee. Because it wouldn't make me jittery. So I was I just couldn't figure out why. If I was jittering, I'd be like, oh, I drank too much coffee. But I don't know. It was real low-key. But, yeah, no more coffee before 5 o'clock. Unless we got a project going on or something. I'm down for that then. But, yeah.
I completely feel you. When I drink coffee or any tea or any stimulants, really, it does mess with me a lot. Mm-hmm. And even if I don't think I do, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm exhausted, and I feel it in my body, I feel it in my eyes. But once I hit the pillow, eyes bang, and I'm like, nope.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's so annoying. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, I'm crashing. I'm gonna go to sleep. Psych. I'm gonna watch YouTube. I'm gonna watch dumb, like, rabbit hole videos till 3 a.m.
Yo, you're into rabbits like that?
Nah, you got me. You got me. Bro.
I don't even know if that's legal, dude.
Yo, I mean, not if you don't tell anybody.
I mean,
Why you gotta call me out? Now we gotta bleep this out, bro.
I mean, dude. I mean, hey. I mean, some people like rabbits. Some people like the rabbit holes. I don't know what to say, Joe.
I know, dude. You gotta go for the deep rabbit holes. That's what it is. You gotta just maybe even 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Deeper. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm calling it now. I'm calling it first. Okay.
All right.
Our generation, or just generations right now, of people, they're holding off to get kids because they're working, and I get it. You know, there's not enough money to support a kid correctly or properly, or I don't know. They're just comfortably. Sorry, not
Right.
correctly. Yeah. So a lot of people are holding off getting kids, freezing eggs.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty common.
Yeah.
Just hearing people talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm calling it now first on our first episode of our podcast. It is August 1st, 2018. Guys, the next generation that's listening to this in their brain, I don't know how you guys are going to do it in the future, but you guys are going to get kids so early. You're going to be like, no, my parents fucked up. Mm-hmm. My parents are 60 Earth years old.
Like, when they had the kids you're talking about?
Huh?
All right, so do you think that the generation are going to wait till 60 to have kids? Or do
No.
you
I just mean like they're going to be like 20 when they're 60.
Okay.
Yeah, so kids like when they're like 40, like late 30s.
Right.
Mid 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you can't just get one kid.
You don't think so?
I mean, you could, but
it's cheaper. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. You just got to have one good kid. That's all it is, bro.
No. Because, when you pass and, you know, your significant other passes, that kid's left alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Cousins are cool, but...
Yo, that's actually pretty interesting, actually.
Think about people you know that are just the only sibling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's pretty difficult. You don't really have anyone to bounce ideas off of, like...
Right.
Like, shitty shit like, hey, am I staying out too late? Am I doing the correct thing?
Yeah.
When you have siblings, you can kind of bounce off of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Plus, first-time parents, dude, they fuck up. And then the second ones, they're like, oh, yeah, here, well... And then you learn as you get better, I think, you know? You learn as you get better. Like, my little brother's the best kid ever.
Yeah. Damn. I'm screwed up on this one. Guess we'll just try again.
Yeah.
Fresh slate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh slate.
Yeah, well, you're not the oldest, so I feel like...
But I'm the first son, so they're like, oh, shit, how do we do this one?
Okay, yeah, so, like, because I'm both. So, like, I was going to say, in a sense, though, I feel like I was just, like, I was the test run, bro.
You were.
I was the test
Honestly,
run.
though, I mean, I know you might not think you were, but you were.
Nah, I know I was. I know I was. They're like, let's see what happens if we do this to him, and then if it doesn't work, we'll do the other one for his sister. Yeah. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. I mean, how else do you do a test run? YouTube
videos, bro.
YouTube
You can
videos.
find anything on YouTube. You know, that's where I get all my information from. How to raise kids, you know.
YouTube.
Maybe a little bit of Reddit. But yeah, I don't know. I think I came out okay. Kind of.
Are we talking on the record or off? Should I shut my mic off before I?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. No, definitely turn that shit off.
Oh, no.
Damn. I thought you were about to say some secret stuff.
Why don't I say some secret stuff?
Yeah, you should.
Should I say some secret stuff?
Yeah, we can always bleep it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I used to work at McDonald's.
Okay.
The fries?
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me that. Why you gotta don't ruin McDonald's fries.
No,
For me.
I was going to say the fries are, like, really good.
Oh, okay. They are.
And the secret ingredient?
Mm-hmm.
They use frozen French fries.
Nah. Like, straight out of the food store frozen French fries?
Nah, it's like frozen with...
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, no, dude. Fuck that. I'm going to get, like, fucking sued
Yeah,
by
no.
McDonald's for...
Anyway, shout out to McDonald's.
I was
love
just
your
fucking
fries.
around. I don't even know why I said that. We could actually X that out.
Yeah, it's
All
cool. But, yeah, shout out to French fries.
So, why don't we give an intro about us?
Us?
Yeah.
Us?
Us.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well, we're just starting a podcast because we're kind of directionless in life. Oh, I'm projecting. I'm sorry. I'm super directionless in life.
Okay.
I realize that the important thing isn't the job. Like, I don't find my worth in the job, unless, of course, I had a job that was fulfilling. But I currently don't. The options that I was looking at, even the ones that sound good, like, it sounds like a good job, but it doesn't seem like a good way to spend my life.
Right. Okay.
So for me, the podcast is the way out. It's the escape. It's the escape. Like, I'm escaping from quote unquote reality.
It's the latter. Jeez. I see that. Okay.
And I really vibe well with you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
what about you? Let's give an intro.
Yeah. Damn, an intro. This is interesting. Currently 23-year-old single male. No, I'm just
Motherfucker,
kidding.
this ain't a Tinder profile.
No, I'm just playing. Dude, I don't know. I always thought I want to do programming. I kind of still feel like part of that might be in me. But whether or not it is, it's definitely put on hold. And I feel like this is like an awesome hobby to have. You know, like I can say I am now partaking in a hobby, a legitimate hobby outside of, you know, I'll play video games and stuff, but like, you know, a lot of people play video games. I don't, you know, hey, you got any hobbies?
Though.
I do like running. Yes, I guess that's also a hobby of mine.
Yeah.
So
I'd say you have a lot of hobbies.
I think when you think of it, but it's just weird. Like, I was weird referring to it as that, you know. It's weird being like, yeah, I run. It's my hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I do this. It's my hobby.
Yeah, it's creepy.
But I guess, you know, if I have to put it on paper, like a resume or something, then yeah, that's actually very good to have. But yeah, you want to know anything else? Any other?
You know, now that you said resume, I want to re-listen to this and make sure I didn't say anything that's like anti-resume.
Yeah, nah,
No.
we didn't.
No, okay. I don't remember.
What's anti-resume? Like, yo, fuck the job finding process. Is that what it is?
It's
Nah.
like, fuck serious shit.
Oh.
Fuck the real world.
Nah, I don't. Nah, that's all right.
No?
I don't think so. We didn't throw. I don't have anything against resumes. I don't think you do either.
Okay.
You have a resume. What
I
do you
do have a resume.
So, you know, it's all right. Just ban resumes. Send job applications via. I don't know.
So, where do you think this podcast is going to go? And the next, I mean, see, okay, so this podcast for me, what I like most about it is I really enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say, you know, within the next 5 years, although, like, if you told me, like, at my job right now, like, where do you think you'll be here in the next 5 years? I don't fucking know, because I don't want to be doing this shit. Hopefully not there.
Yeah.
But now that I could actually, like, I really want to do this, so I could see,
Right.
like, oh, in the next 5 years, where do you see this? I see us.
I know where.
We're taking off. Like, we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we get some cool ass merch that I wear every day because
It's the first one we're talking about merch.
No, 'cause, yo, I need some new clothes.
Oh,
I need
okay.
some new clothes, dude. Look at me.
You got an
Eminem on
Eminem
my
shirt on, yeah.
yeah.
I see this podcast going on YouTube. That's where
You're
I see
thinking.
it.
You're
Yeah.
thinking not too far in the future.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just,
Like, I'm thinking super far.
yeah, you thinking long term? Damn.
5 years. 5 years. We're gonna be far, dude. We're gonna have like a list of shit that we've done that's not gonna even sound miraculous, but it is.
Damn. You really, maybe you do hate resumes. Shit. Nah, I'm just playing. But,
Sick bar. We're gonna have a
yeah,
sick bar.
yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No,
You mean an actual bar?
Yeah, we're gonna have a bar.
Dude.
Oh, dude, taking credit for shit you didn't even do,
What
bro.
you put in this coffee, man? I don't know. You definitely got
Ayahuasca.
that Red Bull in
Look
there.
it up.
Oh yeah.
It's some shit from Amazon. Yo, I am gonna start a coffee company called Ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's You got a niche?
You know what ayahuasca is?
I don't think so.
No, it's the stuff that people take in the Amazon. It's DMT.
Okay. So that's what when the Indians like sit down.
Oh, motherfucker, with the Indians, bro.
Oh well,
Dude,
that's always the.
Native Americans, bro.
Oh, okay,
Or
okay.
like
No, you're
indigenous
right.
people,
You're
bro.
right.
Indians, bro. Yo, no,
Well,
no,
I mean,
no.
'cause
You're
back in
getting
the
mixed
day,
up with
it was-
IT, bro.
Nah.
You're,
Well,
you're,
maybe.
you're mixing up some computer science shit here.
I mean, nah. This back in the day, I just. All right, but
Yes,
regardless,
you're right.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah, the people that were there before, the indigenous people, the native people.
Right. Okay. Now I got you.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they made a pot with a lot of leaves and stuff. They mashed it or something, and then like people like Westerners. We're Westerners, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. End of the world, I think.
Right.
I mean, it kind of depends on where you're looking from.
It's assuming you're looking at, I think, like a map of the globe.
Right. But what if you turn the map? Are you still Western? Whatever. Besides the point. No, that's a really valid point.
If you turn it upside down, you're Eastern. But I mean,
No.
like-
So let's think of a globe for a sec. All right.
okay,
We're here.
Right.
This is West. I get it.
yeah,
Okay. Now let's see the globes like this, and you're looking here.
right.
Are you still West, or it's East?
Is both? God damn it!
You know what I mean, though. I think it's pretty fucked up that we think that's how the world is, and then we're on the West.
Oh man,
Whatever. All right. Besides the
hurting
point.
me.
West Side. No. Besides the point. All right. So Westerners do go, and then they take an ayahuasca treatment with a shaman, which is like an indigenous person with like sticks and stuff. I don't know. I'm just.
Is he the head? Is he like the
Yeah,
head?
yeah.
Okay.
He's the head guy. Like he's running the trip. He's like the trip sitter, but I'm pretty sure.
Running the trip.
Yeah, he's like the trip sitter, except he trips way more every day or something.
Okay.
So that doesn't even affect him. But like,
Right.
let's say you were going to do this ceremony. You go, you take this, and then you basically throw up trip balls, I'm assuming, have this very ceremonial experience, and then you come back to your senses, and then you're supposedly a new changed man. Like a lot of people change, quit addiction, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was reading a trip report where a guy went to somewhere, like Amazon or something, and then he paid for this trip. And then he did the ayahuasca, and then he woke up from the trip. Mid-trip, he's like, yo, I really need my opiate that I brought. It's in my backpack. So he's still woozy. He's looking for the freaking bag, right? And then he takes it. He takes the opiate, and then he realized, fuck, I came all the way here to take this opiate? Like, I came here to change, to quit opiates, and here I am taking my emergency opiates.
Right.
He's like, yo, I spent so much money. I did this. I traveled all the way here, took off work, whatever, right? And then what he realized is that was the trip, was him.
Wow.
Yeah, so he didn't even bring extra opiates.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he woke up, and then he apparently was clean from it and felt no need to do it again.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I would be down to do that. I would really be down to go out there and take that. How about you?
No, I mean, I'd say like right now it's pretty illegal. in the U.S., DMT is like a big no-no.
No, I know that. I literally mean going somewhere and like exactly like that guy taking a little trip to the Amazon. I don't know, maybe easier said than done, but
yeah. No sponsors.
No sponsors. Nah.
No sponsors. YouTube flags us. YouTube flags all our videos that are non-existent.
It's not like we're reviewing the product. Like, hey, let me review about my recent, was it ayahuasca? Ayahuasca in the Amazon. Mm-hmm. You won't believe what happens next. No, I don't know.
Starts a business from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my brother just got back from a trip from the Amazon.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Was he aware?
No, he just drove. First time driving.
Okay.
I remember my first time driving.
Oh, that was really his first time, like, by himself?
Yeah, with his new license.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Nerve-wracking, because I was in the car with him, and I don't think he should have gotten his license.
Yeah,
but the law says yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think anyone's a great driver at first, unless they're like really,
I know.
really.
Shouldn't you take more classes or something until you get like approved? Not just pass one 15-minute test that you bullshitted.
Nah.
You think we're good? Find out on the road.
Yeah, exactly. I think once you hit 60, you should have to take another one, or maybe even like 50. And I definitely think as you keep getting older, you should have to like take them. You know.
Yeah, that's pretty ageist of you.
It is very ageist of me, bro, because I see these old people drive. First, I see these old people driving. I'm like, yo, this is not gonna end well. Like, it's very harmful to the other people. Like, they can't see anything. They go way too slow. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not saying they should feel comfortable with me, but I'm just saying, like, take a test. Make sure you're still good.
I'm sure they could say the same shit about us.
Yeah, but
they'd be like, yo, those young kids, they drive too fast. So who wins? We're both on the same planet, sharing the same shit, the same roads. So, like, who wins? Who gets the, I mean, I think we're thinking based on our thinking, which is like, all right, I get it. Yo, you old fart, you should look how slow you're driving.
Right.
But imagine them. They're living, they're breathing, they're aware. They're like, yo, look at how fast these motherfuckers are driving,
Yeah, but I feel like fast for them is the speed limit. I feel like 40 miles per hour for them is fast. And they just do, like, 30 everywhere, regardless.
They feel safe.
Yeah, but, okay, they could feel safe. That doesn't make them safe. That doesn't mean someone's not going to be, like, still going to hit them. Coming down the road, the
Is that you, motherfucker? You're the one hitting old people on the road. But you know what I'm saying?
No, I do. And, yeah, it's a double-sided story.
Like, which one is right, though? Because, like, think about you and everything slow.
Whoever, oh.
And then, like, imagine you're the old person.
Right.
And then you're thinking about all the people our age right now driving and how fast they are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think, no, all right, I feel that. And I guess technically that there's not a right answer then. If there's, if we're looking at it from those two perspectives.
Yeah, of course, you should do two sides, bro. You're
no, but I mean, I'm assuming, like, I'm assuming that when they're like, oh, they're doing too fast, everything is within the law. So obviously, if someone's going 80, yeah, okay, maybe they're doing too fast given the road, unless they're they're on the highway or something.
I see what you mean.
But I'm saying if they're within the law, then the speed limit and stuff like that, I don't know. I feel like
so they can't keep up with the law, so then they should be barred from driving. No.
All
really.
I'm saying is I think that. All right, so what he's 17, right? So he just got his license. So okay, so 17 is the age. So maybe at like 50, depending on, given that you haven't, had any major, like surgeries or something like that, like you're still physically okay. 50, you take a test, and then maybe like, 65, and then, 75. And I would be down to do that too, because I would want to make sure I could drive, assuming I get that old.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Okay.
Now, What about the people that are young, or any age for that matter,
Right.
that did some horrible driving violations?
Right.
Should they be back on the road?
All right. What are we talking? Like
let's say you crash your car, reckless driving.
right.
Let's say anything. It could be literally anything.
Yeah.
But what you're saying based on the law thing,
Right.
and like they're old, they can't drive the speed limit in a safe manner.
That, I mean, I guess that would really depend on the charge and what they did. Like, no, because I can't. All right, if you're, I don't know. Let me think. Like, all right, yeah, if you're driving and you hit something, but you're like drinking, and that's like your multiple, like that's not your first time. All right, then it gets dicey because there's people out there that I'm sure they're on the road and they've had multiple DUIs and stuff.
Right. Should they be on the road?
Well, probably not, but I mean, I don't know. I think if you do it once, you definitely, okay, maybe you could change that. I don't know at what point they're like, nah, you're just barred out from getting a license.
Do you think the old people...
What do you mean? What?
Oh, but you think the old people should have to take driving tests again?
Yeah, because that's more of a question of like reflexes. Like, all right, if
what if you have the reflexes but you're not using them because you're a reckless driver? Then
if you have the reflexes
but you're not using it because you're a reckless driver. So like, let's say there's some idiot kid, driving freaking erratically.
Right.
All right. He's young. He's got the ability, but he's not.
He's just not a good driver.
Yeah. Which is like the old people not a good driver because they can't be.
Right.
And so okay, put him out. Also not a good driver, can be, but he's not.
All right. So what you're saying is, all right, he crashes or he gets reckless driving. Should he have to? I mean, I'm pretty sure. All right. So what you're saying is, should he have to take another test? Kind of. Or should he just not be allowed on? I mean, if you get into one accident...
So if you fail the test, you're not back on.
Right.
Right. So that's...
But yeah, I mean... But then I guess that means how many times should you be able to take the test? I don't know. We're going
So that's
too
why
deep.
this is some hard shit to
We're
decide,
going too deep on this, dude. But yeah, I don't know. All I'm saying is I just think... Okay, now...
Joe, we get it. You hate old people.
I don't hate old people. only the bad driver ones. And the rude ones.
Yeah, same with just people.
Yeah, so,
Just bad drivers and rude people in general.
Yeah.
But you just have a bone to pick with old people.
No, it started because I just, I gave what I think that they should do for driving. In terms of getting retested.
Maybe, what about a retest every 5 years? No questions asked.
All right, I thought about that, and I could get down for that. Right?
I think that's only fair.
That would be fair. But it's like, such a hassle.
Exactly my point.
Right, maybe like every 10 years or something, I could deal with that.
All right, but then what about, let's say, you're a 59-year-old, right?
Right.
Take your test, perfectly fine to drive, turn 62, and he's got 7 years clearance or 8 years clearance until he has his next 10-year driving test.
Right.
So...
All right, so maybe once you hit a certain age, close up the gap. Like...
That's
but this is what I'm saying. Like,
that's why it's hard with the age thing. The age thing's hard because I know 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds that could either look like they're like 70 and look like they're 30 and react like anywhere in between. So then should we incorporate maybe how like a diet tracker and like how well you eat, how many alcohols you consume,
how much drugs you do,
how many drugs you do, and then figure out if you could drive. All right. So anyways, this conversation was obviously lighthearted. I was just fucking around.
There's so many possibilities.
But like, look, dude, we know the new age. Uber,
it's
probably gonna have all these auto driving cars and shit. I think.
How you feel about that?
I think once Uber gets the okay or the go and gets that shit on the road.
Mm-hmm. What? Do you think the people that drive for Uber are going to get put out?
Fuck yeah. I don't think there's even going to be a question about it.
Bro, I think there is.
Yeah?
I think there is because I think for the first couple of years it's released, some people are going to be a lot more comfortable with an actual person.
Oh, yeah. First couple of years, of course.
Like, I might like to have the option of, like, would you like automatic or do you want an actual person?
First couple of years. I'm completely down with you. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But in the long run, like maybe after the first couple of years,
right.
Everything's been tested out.
Right. Absolutely. Bro. Then. Yeah.
I don't mean fuck all the drivers, but Uber's going to fuck all the drivers. And then what are we going to do? Are we going to be like, all right, well, let's go with the old age. That was all these people here that sometimes make mistakes driving, that sometimes might have all these, you know, like once in a while, like 5% or 0.5% cases. Or you're going to have a robot that does everything super critically, analytically, has all the GPS down, all the people down that are on the road, tracks everything. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually... Are you talking about a robot different than the self-driving car? You mean like there's actually like a robot figure in there driving?
No, I was thinking that all the cars is the robot. It's like a master program.
Right, okay. So I saw a video, I think it was on the programming subreddit of, Reddit. And it was a video of the point of view of a self-driving car and the way it calculated all the stuff. And it was pretty amazing to see, like, all the stuff that, you know, it reads. Like, obviously, the speed of the car in front, you know, it's got to look at the, what would you call it? The traffic light, stoplight, all that stuff. I don't know. It was pretty wild to just see, like, what the car is seeing. But, no, I definitely agree with that. And once a couple of years after it's tested, yeah.
So what do you think should happen?
I have no idea.
No? Well, let's say we were playing Masterminds, politics. We were, like, number one. They're like, all right, okay, Joe, what do you think? And then what you say goes. Well, what would you do that's the most fair? So what would be the most fair? The most fair for what? The most makes sense? The most that helps people? The most that... What would be the most fair?
Yeah, it's going to depend if I'm looking at the perspective of the people or if I work for Uber. No, all right. What I would do is I would still even... I think that the most fair would be, like, if you want to drive for Uber, let me think. I would always give an option if you want humans. I don't know, though. Maybe in, like, 2050, that's not even going to be a possibility.
It might be a possibility.
I don't know how long we're talking here.
It might be a possibility, but I don't know if driving is one of those things that... Because we take subways and stuff all the time. Right. And yes, they do have conductors, but I guess the conductor doesn't have to be in the car.
Dude, honestly, fuck this. I just want teleportation. I'm just going to...
You're going to be
I'm going to make teleport for Uber. Yeah, this car stuff is way too passe now.
Dude, it's scary, though. Imagine being the decision maker. Because we were just talking about the rules for the older people.
Yeah.
So it just got me thinking, like, what's right, what's wrong?
Dude, I don't...
There is no fair for all. It's impossible.
Yeah. You think so? It would be tough.
Yeah, I don't think...
You would really just have to see, like, you know, what it's like before I think you could make a decision. I don't know. Maybe they would, like, charge extra if they wanted a self-driving car. Maybe it would be cheaper.
It would definitely be cheaper.
You know?
And probably safer. Definitely way safer.
I think it'd be safer if there's more self-driving cars on the road. I feel like if there's very little, it just doesn't... you know, you can still get into an accident. Somebody can still hit you. But if all the cars are self-driving and they're all, you know... in a beautiful flow,
Mm-hmm.
then I would feel safe.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think you could program a car to be way more alert.
Mm-hmm.
Just get like 10 of the best drivers in the world and mimic their tendencies. You know, just put that in the car, give it a location,
Yeah.
give it the sensors it needs.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they're getting those cars itself are getting way more aware and aware by the year.
Bro, I think fuck a car, dude.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Yo, sell your car, sell your cars all in Uber. Put all your fucking money in Uber. Put all your money down in Uber. I'm calling it. Fuck
Dude.
Lyft.
Damn.
Unless you want to get lifted.
Damn. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Should bring back the horse and buggy.
Horse?
Horse and buggy, yeah.
Horse and
Or
buggy.
maybe, yeah, just horse. Oh, the buggy's like,
Oh, the little punch buggies?
nah, like the horse and carriage I meant.
Oh.
But nah, dude, just horse would be cool. You know? Maybe. Kind of regressing a little bit, but...
Yo, so Joe, you like horse slavery, bro?
Oh, what?
Bro, you like horse slavery, dude?
What a horse... There are people that train them to just run and make money. I would I'd let mine have a life. You know, I'd give them like a wife.
No,
and
you
kids.
won't.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Because then I'd have more horses to ride. So, like, you know.
So what do you mean by let it have a life? Like give it a home?
Yeah, I'd give
Give
it
it
like a
food?
stable, and like I'd give it a couple of like other horses to just like so.
Fuck?
Not well. I mean, maybe.
Okay. Give it a little horses that wants to hang out with?
Yeah, you know, so it's not lonely. So it's not like a sad, depressed horse.
Okay. So you're thinking, so would you keep these horses caged in at night?
At night, well, not like I would try to have like a stable, so like they wouldn't be able to run away, but they could still like move around. You know?
Would you
Yeah. What? What? Say it.
would you have them like picking?
Yeah, I would have them picking grass to feed themselves. That's what I would do. Nah, but I don't know.
What if they break free? Are you going to shoot them?
No,
No.
maybe.
No.
If I have another horse, I think that one can go free. Can run wild. Yeah, start a life of his own.
Okay, but so he's going to start his life on his own with no personal belongings, no personal.
Well, he
documents.
chose to run away, so I mean, that's his decision. You know,
Right. So he could have stayed living with you,
right?
being your slave.
How is he my slave? He is.
But you said if he's free to go, then he's just living alone. You know, maybe you're like he chose to do that.
Yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck all this. I'm just
No,
gonna
I'm
walk.
just
I'm
wondering,
just gonna
Joe.
buy a Razor scooter and just fucking scoot around town. Maybe pop a wheelie.
But what if you're old? How are you going to get around? Not a car.
No, I'm still gonna use a scooter. Oh, maybe I'll get an electric one.
Bro, when you're old, you think you can get a scooter?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you might go a little too slow. You might not pass the driving test, bro. Bro.
The scooter test. Nah, I don't know. Only time will tell. So I guess we'll find out in a couple years. When do you think, like...
Can we talk about the horses?
No, we have spent way too much time talking about horses. I don't even... yeah, way too much time.
Quick question.
Oh, God.
All right, so the horses.
Yo, fuck your horses,
You said,
bro.
no, they're your horses, not mine. I never wanted horses. I never wanted to use horses for transportation. All right, but let's just say we have horses. You have horses. All right, you use them for transportation. Okay.
Transportation of what?
Just
Just
you.
me?
I don't
Okay.
know. Well, you tell me.
Okay.
I don't know. It's your horses. However you use your workhorse,
Yeah.
you use, right?
Right.
So let's say the horses, let's say they're smart and they know how to speak English, right?
What, this just sounds like you're going to turn into, like, a Disney movie, bro.
No. So let's say they're smart, right? But you don't think they're smart. That's why you're using them for transportation, right?
Right. Well, actually, do they understand English?
I think they understand, and I think they learned. That's not their native language, but they learned.
Right. Okay.
And let's say, they're like, hey, I have a voice. I think too. And you're like, oh shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you free them?
No, because listen, that's saying that in the beginning, it's almost like I didn't acknowledge that they have like a spirit or a brain. You know, there's still like a being. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's why I'm not going to treat them like crap, because it's still like
it's still alive.
It's still like a living, breathing organism. You know, with feelings. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, if those things could understand English, I'd keep them, put them on YouTube.
You'd keep them, put them on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd be like, yo, just here, having a conversation, me and my horses, just talking about stuff.
All right, another question, follow-up question. So let's say your neighbor doesn't feel the same way as you.
Right.
And he's like, I didn't know. I really didn't know that horses were this aware. And, you know, I'm using the horse and I feel wrong, so I'm going to free them.
Okay.
And let's say the horses go on, you know, they have nothing. They have no human currency. They have human currency, but they don't have the cash, or they don't have assets or houses, property. Mm-hmm. They start their own place. They start their own school. Okay.
Right.
Would you agree that they're, you know, if they started their own, you know, way of living place, right? Would you say it is separate but equal?
So what is, all right, hang on. What does separate but equal mean? Can you, like, no. I don't believe in separation.
No, but separate but equal. You know that case?
Yeah.
Brown versus State or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know the exact case. I know what you're referencing. And I think, fuck this question. That's what I think. I think that, yeah. Final answer. Fuck this question. Yeah, dude.
I don't know, Joe.
No?
What about horses? It's pretty messed up, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry if you're a horse right activist. Horses rights activist.
Joe, what's your
what's my standpoint?
No, where's your origin?
My origin, I was born in a hospital, and just fucking, that's where it's all.
What race are you?
Oh boy,
that's just around the hour mark.
All right, man.
That's pretty good.
I think so.
Thank you for joining us in this podcast. It's like you guys boarded the Oregon Trail with us.
Yeah, man. Quite a journey.
A whole fucking hour.
Bro, you know what you can do in an hour?
No, what?
Listen to a shitty podcast.
Yeah, bitch. You know it. You ain't getting that fucking time back. It's ours now.
Nah, but really, we'd like to thank you guys for turning into episode 0.
Definitely. The pilot.
We appreciate it. And we hope you have a phenomenal day.
Amazing.